Connor, do you remember when what's her name? The supermodel. Tyra Banks and Will Smith started dating on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, of course I do. What do you mean?
Right. Did that overlap with his time with Nia Long?
Oh, listen, I don't know.
That's sorry, buddy.
No, here's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to rat on the guy. I don't know either way, but
that's fair. That's fair.
He said, I ain't no snitch.
That's fair. That's a good call right there, Connor.
And I don't know why they didn't get married.
Didn't is it Lee? It's Lisa.
Lisa.
Didn't Lisa's dad marry Princess Will's mom?
Yeah, but that was at the altar.
Yeah,
but they had already decided not to get married, and they were like, "Well, we're gonna have a wedding today," and then that's when they got married.
This is what you signed up for, Connor. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Listen, I just had to adjust my camera so I was as tall as you guys because I was looking real short on this screen for a second.
That camera is crystal clear, though.
But look how great Connor looks for the conversation with you. Like we call you Mr. Worldwide, like you Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Outside. Like if you step outside, especially at a sporting event, you're gonna see Connor.
That's facts.
I try to be there, man. I'm just hoping this time when I come on, there's no sirens. I made some calls.
Hey man, we just want to make sure you're safe. That's all.
That's what we worried about you.
We're
worried about you.
Hey, we didn't know Connor was on the other side of the tracks here. We got to keep our man okay. Bruh, I think I could speak for both of us. We're pretty hyped for Saturday.
Yes, I know. I'm excited for you guys. I'm fired up. Jägermeister Cup final. It's a great. I mean, we haven't had a championship game in Sacramento since 2014, basically. So, man, I'm excited. I'm fired up. I know. It's got 4 days away. Mm-hmm. I'm excited that both of you guys are going to be there. I'll send you the tickets over here shortly. I'm excited to come hang out. Well, I'll try to come see you guys a little bit. It'll be a busy day, but
you'll be working.
Yeah. Kenny and I were talking at the Sac State game, and he got pulled away halfway through the first conversation, and then I got pulled away halfway through the second conversation. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm fired up. It's going to be such an electric night. We got some fun things planned from the non-soccer side. It's going to be an electric atmosphere. Oh man, I'm just so excited. It's gonna be a fun night, and hopefully come away with the win and get to celebrate post game.
Now, apologies for my potential ignorance on the situation, but have they always had the Jägermeister Cup? And of course, it's relatively new, huh?
Yeah, it's new. So we've had the Open Cup that's been going on for a very long time, and that's with kind of every league. So MLS, USL, even amateur teams that can compete and qualify to move up. The Jägermeister Cup is only USL Championship and USL League One teams. So the league below us. It's the first year that the championship teams are included. It's been a lot of fun though. There's a group stage. It kind of it's very similar to the in-season tournament for NBA, where it kind of brings meaning to some games during the season that probably wouldn't have as much meaning. So it's been a lot of fun. We've won in 2 consecutive PK shootouts on the road. We beat Rhode Island most recently. And it's a really cool story, guys. Jared Mazzola, who's typically our backup goalkeeper, he's played every round of this Jägermeister Cup, and he's only given up 1 goal in 6 games. And he's been lights out in penalty kicks. So typically you're probably thinking, no, you want your best goalkeeper to play. And we do have a great goalkeeper in Danny Vitiello. But how can you, from a coaching perspective, how can you not let the guy who has basically put you in this position in this cup not play in the final? It's a really cool story. Jared Mazzola, who's also a fantastic guy in the community, does a ton, works with our unified team, goes and does a lot of hospital visits for us with children with childhood cancer. So he's an amazing dude, and it's really cool to see him get his moment. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get the start this Saturday in the cup final because of what he's done. He last round in penalty kicks in the semifinal, he got 3 straight PK saves. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy to see too. Yeah.
So with this cup being a relatively new thing, so soccer dummies like me sometimes have a difficulty of kind of piecing all of this together. So you've got like a whole other season going on that doesn't really have anything to do with this final. but this final's a really big deal. But then we got a regular game that we got to get back to. Like, it feels like with soccer, and I don't think this is unique to the Republic or these leagues. It feels like there's always a tournament or a final or some big match going on within a season.
Yeah, it's different from other sports, right? In England, it's even worse. There's can be as many as 5 competitions going on. But yeah, for Republic, you have the US Open Cup, which you mentioned, which is happening mid-season. You have your normal regular season schedule, and then kind of mixed in, you have these cup games that are usually single elimination. So it is very different. I love it because you're right. You could have a game that is a huge game in June, right? A couple of years ago in the July game, we played Sporting Kansas City in the semifinal of the US Open Cup. And then a week later, or even 3 days later, you're going right back to the league. So it is a balancing act. And I get it for people who maybe don't understand soccer, how kind of confusing. And you're, wait a second, we have this game, but then we have to go back to the normal stuff this next week. But I think hopefully, the in-season tournament is kind of reminding people a little bit of they're basically following a soccer mentality of adding and trying to create some mid-season competition and tournament, which is super common in soccer. And so I think, hopefully I get it when people are like, wait a second, there's a final this Saturday. It's like, yeah, it's a new competition. We're going to, as we educate people and people get excited, here's basically all that matters for this Saturday. If we win, we win a trophy, and we are champions of the cup. So it's been a long route this season to get there for this cup, but I do understand it is a little bit confusing. I promise, once you start to follow it a little bit closer for some of those people who maybe are soccer novices, which is what I was, it starts to makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, it is a little complicated, but yeah, you're right. We have playoffs coming up in about a month, completely separate from this game Saturday. But yeah, it's definitely a lot, but it makes it fun. You have games that matter mid-season, matter a ton mid-season, separate from the regular season.
And I mean, look, we're here, so we might as well make the announcement. If the Republic do win, I will be on the podium and I will raise the trophy up myself. It's breaking news here on D-Lo and KC.
If you have to send security out there, Connor, to tackle him, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Do what you have to do.
All right, good to know. 1, 2. That's gonna be me. I accept it.
So real quick though, for you guys to know, because this game is midweek and the way this tournament's set up, if it's tied after 90 minutes, we're going directly to penalty kicks, which I remember, Damien, a couple of years ago, we talked about penalty kicks is not great for your heart, to put it that way. There's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
So
that actually came up for me, at least in the semifinal game where they went straight to the PKs. I was under the impression that they played extra time and then went to the PKs. But is it just for this tournament that they go straight to the PKs?
It is just for this tournament. US Open Cup, you play an extra 2 15-minute halves, and then 120 minutes, an extra 30. And then if it's still tied, then you go to PKs. But for this tournament, because it was adding so many games throughout the season, they went to just 90 and then PKs. So it's something new. They may change that in the future, but no, you are right. That is normally how it is done. And in a playoff atmosphere for the USL, it's the same thing as you just said. So an extra 30 minutes. If it's still tied, then go to PKs.
What's we talked, I think the last time we talked, we were breaking ground on the stadium and all of that. Do we have a date for that? Do we have a season that we're targeting for the stadium to be open?
Yeah, so we've got some. There's been a lot going on out there. They've been doing some work on the grounds, trying to level that site, which is exciting. That started, I think, 2 to 3 weeks ago. So we're fired up about that. Obviously, a lot of things are going to be happening. We're still targeting a 2027 start, and that's the goal for us. So we'll see, but that is kind of what we're focused on. But yeah, we're excited. There's a lot of things happening out there. A lot of meetings, a lot of conversations. I get lucky enough to be a part of some of them, and the amount of detail that goes in, I just can't fathom the amount of detail that these people, these decision makers, designers have to come up with is crazy. But it's all, the way I think of it is this stadium will be standing for 30 years, and to be able to be a part of something that is being built and to revolutionize the area of Sacramento that it's going to build out and change in the rail yards, it's next level. And being from somebody who's from here, and it means a little bit more. And so that's what I'm so excited about. And I think you see what Golden One Center has done for the city of Sacramento. And I feel like ever since that place has been built, there's been just way more pride in that arena and that area. And that's what we're excited to bring into a whole new area. It's not like, Golden One Center was kind of revitalizing this area of downtown. This is now building out a whole new area with housing, with entertainment district. There's just going to be a ton that goes in down there. That's going to, and I think, like I said, in 10 years, it's going to look completely different.
Yeah, no, it's, we all know, we talk about it often, and you still deal with it when you talk about the Golden One Center. You go down there and you say, man, I can't believe this is downtown. We all grew up 705 J Street and what J Street looked like at that time and what it looks like with Doco. And I can't imagine when that Republic Stadium is built and we're like, man, we down at the rail yard. Our whole lives, we would just see nothing out here. And now look what's around us. And you guys are really the anchor for the revitalization of that area.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, there's other things going on. I know that new courthouse is going to open here soon. Kaiser's going down there as well. But with what we have planned is going to be excellent with Downtown Rail Yard Ventures. What they have planned in that they have about a smaller venue. It's called, I think they're calling it the Paint Shop, that they're putting in down there. There's just going to be a lot more things happening in Sacramento. And the way I think of it too, like, take the soccer side of it out, even though that's the most important part of it for us. Think if you want to go to an outdoor concert, I know, Kenny, I'm sure you're a big country music guy. I can just tell.
Yeah. Me and my boy Garth. Me and my boy Garth.
Yeah, that's right. But think about, summer concerts. A lot of times you have to, other than the festivals, right? You got to go to Wheatland. You got to go out to Hard Rock. Like, having a place in Sac that can do that. Thunder Valley's great. But having a place in Sac that is outdoor, is built for outdoor. That's what I'm excited about as well. I think it'll be really huge.
I don't know what that place Connor mentioned is. We don't recognize that place on this show.
Sorry.
We
only on the 14th. Oh, not on this show, though.
No, not on this show. No, not on this show. By the way, Ty Dolla $ign. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that on 102.5. Man, we're excited, Connor. We're super hyped for Saturday. It's going to be a chance. I think the city's going to be excited. I mean, we've got Kings basketball knocking on the door. A's season is behind us. Sac State is up and running. Mike Bibby got his crew running over there. Like, I think this is going to be a pretty dope moment for sports in Sacramento.
I totally agree. It's a fun time. It is a very fun time to be a sports fan in Sac. And, a while ago, maybe 15 years when I was growing up, it was, you kind of only had the Kings in town, and now you have all these different players that you can root for. Maybe we have some feelings of type of way about the A's, but you got Sac State. I'm excited to see what they're doing. I'm excited to see Mike on the sidelines coaching. It'll be fun to see the revitalization of that program as well, and what they're doing on the football side too. So, and hopefully the Kings, continue to rise, and maybe we have a little bit of a shocker season. And with the Republic, man, there's a lot. So a lot of busyness happen in the Sac area around sports. And that's what's exciting. I feel like it's next level.
Absolutely, man. Hey, look, let's make this the first of 2 championships on Saturday, huh? Let's get one on Saturday, and let's get another one, in like November or something like that.
November. Yeah. That's what's crazy, man. Soccer, you could win three cups in 1 year. It's nuts. That's
great, man. Well, we can't win all 3 now, so can we just win? Let's just win 2
out of 3. Take 2 out of 3.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I don't want to be greedy.
Yeah, it's fine. You gotta let these little peasants.
And real quick, guys, let me make this announcement. Kenny will not be holding the trophy on this day.
Man, I was ready.
I was ready. The thought of security tackling him was like right there at what's it called, center pitch. Oh, like there was like, oh, this would be great.
My fear was that I'm going to have to go
film the whole thing and be great.
I would have to go wave off the security. No. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, no. You don't. No. Hey, get him.
After they blindside tackle me like I'm Reggie Bush when he was in New Orleans.
Oh, Connor, we appreciate you, man. We will we'll see you this weekend, my man.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Thanks again, and let's go Republic.